All right, so the other day I was babysitting for a friend, but it brought up the topic of having more children. But I don't think we have talked about this here on my channel completely. So today I thought we would talk about...
Roundabout.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. It's roundabout. The fact that this man... You want to tell him?
So, we're not having any more kids. We don't want to have any more kids.
No.
We love our adorable little kids. We might have to go park somewhere to talk because I have to lean over just to be seen here.
Okay, sorry.
And I have to drive.
Yeah.
But we love children. We love little chubby little babies. But we don't want to have to take care of them anymore and stay up late and listen to them whine and change diapers. And
Yeah, we're in a different phase. So when did you get your vasectomy? I guess that's what we're talking about.
About a year ago, maybe a little
Less than a year, maybe.
Yeah, by like a month. Wasn't it February?
Or maybe we did it before the end of the year.
Can't really remember.
I can't remember either.
But it's been about a year ago. And really, a lot of guys don't want to talk about it. I mean, there's a reason why men die younger is because we don't like to go to the doctor, let alone anything related to having our junk operated on.
Go ahead.
So, a lot of guys don't want to talk about it, let alone do it. And I was the same. Honestly, it took me a year to decide that I was up to doing it. But,
And by the way, I'll preface, that was a year after we had decided that we weren't having any more children. Like, we had already made the decision.
We talked about it and everything, and we told ourselves we don't want to do this anymore. And so...
Yeah, so we decided we didn't want to have any more kids between the two of us, and that was a personal, decision. And then it literally took him a year to get the guts to go through with it.
To be comfortable with it.
Yeah. Well, not to be comfortable, well...
Yeah, to be comfortable with the idea of it and to investigate it enough to want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's basically what it came down to was the idea... Does the thought of Dayna getting pregnant and telling me I'm pregnant terrify me more than going and getting surgery? And the answer was, hell yes. So that's when I decided, okay, I got to do this. I don't care. And I had a good friend who had gotten it and told me about his experience. So it helped me out.
I think I guess that's a lot of the reason why we thought about doing a video was the fact that his friend was so vocal about helping him make that decision and telling him about the surgery and telling him about the process and recovery and all that kind of stuff. Being open about it, Jason was able to kind of work through some of those anxiety and nervous issues. But you know what? Women do the same thing. We get nervous about having a baby and nursing a baby and taking care of a baby, and we talk about it, and it's out in the open, but guys don't talk about getting a vasectomy. They just don't. And I think him being able to talk to another guy about it was really like the cincher. Is it cincher or clincher? Clincher? I always get these wrong. He's going to make fun of me.
Okay, whatever. Yeah. So it helped. We actually thought about doing this video
when we
about a year ago.
Yeah.
We just never got around to it.
Yeah.
I wish I had done it then, but
yeah.
Once we stop driving, we can talk about it more.
All right, yeah, we'll stop driving and then we can talk more when he can face the camera more.
Oh, what if we do this?
There.
Is that better?
Okay. Hot seat's all yours. Sorry, we pulled over.
Yeah, we pulled over, got some drinks, and so we're talking about vasectomies, right?
Right.
Okay. So I think I said something about when the fear of having kids totally outweighed the fear of surgery. That's when you know you're ready. Mm-hmm. And I definitely reached that point. And so we went and talked with the doctor. Now, they always do a consult and ask you if, basically, if you're too young, they don't want to do it for you because you could change your mind later type of thing. Mm-hmm. So they ask you a few questions.
He's not too young. And because we're married, they actually asked for my permission as well.
Yeah, they just want everybody involved because it's not reversible or very difficult to reverse it. But it's a day surgery. You go in, there's a couple different ways to do it, but basically they just like snip the tubes and tie them up or something, cauterize them, whatever. And
It's all done laser.
Yeah. Everybody's a little different, of course, because surgery, you're awake. It is very awkward. But, you're like laying there with your...
We don't need to go through the details of it.
Okay, all right. Whatever.
No, we don't need to go through the details. That's not for this channel.
Either way, a couple days recovery, and that's about it. You really don't want to do a lot right afterwards, but it didn't take long to recover. I felt pretty normal. I had to be back to work 3 days later, and I kind of move a lot of work and stuff, so it was okay. But I recommend it. It was worth it, totally.
And then what did you do? We had to follow up like a couple weeks later.
To make sure it worked, you're supposed to give a sample of, I think, like a month out, 2 months out, and then another one, another month out, something like that.
He forgot, and so we did it.
No, I didn't forget. It's just I did the first one, and then
you forgot
I was like, well, I guess I could do a second one. But then I think Dayna had some sort of little scare and was all paranoid and wanted to make sure. So I went back and got it checked, man. Got it checked. Because we have heard about friends, and I think some of you viewers even have said something about how, like, the husband, it didn't work. And so they had maybe a surprise baby.
No surprise babies.
No surprise babies for us. But it's well worth it. Definitely talk about it with your husband, wife, whatever, loved one. It just makes, it takes the scare out of, I guess.
Oh my gosh, stop. Okay, that's not where this channel is going. I may even crap that out. But it does it takes the scare of life. Like, it just kind of takes away the worry.
If you can't handle or don't want, or whatever reason, more children, it's way better than
me going through
female alternative, which is much more invasive.
Yeah.
It's just way easier.
He did not want me to have to do the alternative for myself.
Anyways, what is it?
Hysterectomy.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty extreme.
Yeah. And I'm only 40, so at the age of 40, doing that is pretty hard on your hormones and that stuff going forward. So
other than like a couple days of discomfort and oddity, it's simple. It's over. It's done.
Yeah.
And you're good to go.
So
I recommend a vasectomy, I guess.
No, it's just it's recommended if you are really truly done having kids.
Yeah.
And we're done. So that's just
high five. We did it.
We did it. We're just at a new chapter in our life. Our youngest is 5 and our oldest is 13, almost 14, and we're just in a phase now of raising them, and it's tough to raise teenagers. I'm just gonna say that.
We enjoy our afternoons together.
Yeah.
I just don't want to be like 60 years old with a kid.
Nope.
So
grandkid, maybe, where we can hand it back.
How would that work? What age would that be?
In 15 years, you could have a grandkid.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Sorry. But that's very, very true.
That's true.
You could have a couple grandkids. Kaylee will be 30.
Oh, yeah, okay.
He could be, done being a grandparent.
You realize that if I'm one, you're one too, right?
I know. I'm just saying.
She likes to make me feel like I'm old.
Well, when you're 60, I'm only 55.
Shush.
All right, you guys.
That's because I got my trophy wife from the start. I didn't have to, trade you in for a younger one.
You just had to drag me along for a long time. All right, you guys, take care. Have a great day, and thanks for chatting with us.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.